Go ahead, Jaden.
To start off for either of you, you played Notre Dame earlier this season, did not get the result y'all want, and I'm sure didn't play to the standard that y'all wanted. What did you learn from that game that you're hoping to take into tomorrow?
Come on.
I think we all understand that like when we played Notre Dame the first go around, it wasn't our best game. We lacked a lot of energy and just like common principles. So I think going into this game, like understanding that kind of we control the pace and the tempo, and as long as we do that, everything will be fine.
What she said. Rob, go ahead.
I actually have two questions. First, about this game tomorrow, ma'am. It's hard because you have to kind of watch, and now you know it's Notre Dame, but there was a couple of days. Do you prepare for teams in eventuality, or do you just wait to see who the winner is before you start worrying about it?
We've been preparing for Notre Dame pretty much all week. We kind of had a feeling that they were going to win. And so we just been running their plays pretty much since what, Tuesday or Wednesday?
And then my second question, this is for both of y'all. There's an NIL collective one pack at NC State. You, Zoe, came in as a player as a freshman. You, Khamil, came in from another school. I was wondering how well y'all have enjoyed working with the one pack, how well that's gone for y'all, and what opportunities they've given you, and the opportunities you would like to maybe see in the future.
One Pack is great. Obviously, it gives all of our sports the opportunity to get different NIL deals. I feel like they always look out for us and whatever deals that we want. Like I know Z, for example, love Lego, so they help get her a deal for that. And they just always look out and tell us whatever that we want, we can get pretty much.
And Camille, ma'am, your thoughts? I don't know if you've interacted with him yet.
Am I a part of it?
Yeah, One Pack is for all the athletes.
Oh, yeah, like just what Zoe said.
Jaden, go ahead.
Camille, can you talk about your friendship with Braylon and kind of how that came about and what that's been like for you this season and how that's helped you?
I just came from a struggling situation, so when I got here, just being around the game again, it was pretty hard. But I mean, I've always loved kids, so to be able to see someone who just like really lights up when not only when they just see me, but the whole team, it just was a constant reminder that like, yeah, basketball is very important, but it's also so much more than that. And so kind of just like the peace in that like helped me keep going and just understand that regardless of how I'm feeling, everything will be okay.
Do you know when like you first interacted with him?
I mean, they come to every home game, so honestly, probably like our first home game.
Rob, I see your hand up again.
Yeah, Zoe, I know this is Camille's first ACC tournament, so I guess this would be for Zoe. Not having the Greensboro experience this year, the bus ride, the going back home and stuff. Now you're kind of, I wouldn't say on an island, but you're isolated out there in Georgia. Just speak to the difference.
Definitely it's gonna be a lot different this year. Obviously, Greensboro's like down the street from Raleigh, and we always have a bunch of fans, especially when we make it to the championship. We always have the fans come as we're entering the arena. So that's always gonna be a great feeling. It feels like a home game. So this year I'm excited to see how many fans end up flying out. I know a couple are flying out to Atlanta, so I'm excited.
Camille, ma'am, your thoughts on getting to experience your first ACC tournament?
I feel like at the end of the day, ACC, SEC, it's all the same thing. Everyone's here to compete, so just making sure we go into it with the right mindset.
Jaden, go ahead.
Um, Even though y'all are the fourth seed, I think a lot of people kind of view y'all as the underdogs going into this matchup. I know that is something that historically y'all have like this program has embraced. Is that something that you're really looking forward to when you play tomorrow and just like feeling like maybe you're, I don't know, like not expected to do a lot?
I mean, every year we're like the one or two seed, and people always say we're gonna lose and we're not gonna make it far and all types of stuff like that. So we just kind of in the past used it as fuel and just went out there and played our best basketball. Rob?
Do players worry about playing teams wanting to get revenge, or is this just a situation where you just take it as it comes?
You love a question like that.
I
do
mean, you
like
guys
good
obviously, I know you have I'm sorry, Zoe, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you have a background, obviously, with Hannah. You played a long time with her and against her. And then obviously the game this year didn't go well.
We're both very competitive, obviously, as you guys probably know. We're both from New Jersey, and that's just what we do. We're very competitive. We always want to win and beat not only each other, but just anybody who steps in front of us. So a couple weeks ago when they beat us, I definitely took it personal. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Anyone else?
Camille, do you have when you were growing up, did you watch the conference tournaments in the NCAA? What was that like? Did you enjoy it, or were you someone that were into that?
I honestly probably didn't start watching basketball until last year. For real. My teammates got me to start watching it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Noah, go ahead.
Zoe, obviously, you've played for Coach Moore for 3 years, but Camille, this is your first year. What's it been like, playing for a coach like that, in your first year with him?
Um, I mean, going from playing from a female head coach to a male coach, I think it's a lot different. But I mean, I think honestly, he's just a lot harder than what I came from, and he keeps everything pretty straightforward. But I mean, understanding he wants the best for everyone and just trying to help us all get to where we want to be.
How has that helped you? How does that help push you this year in your first year with him?
Kind of just understanding like you just got to take what he says. You got to take the message, not always the tone, and just understand that everything's for your best interest. So just kind of help me grow tougher skin and just go with the process.
And then Jaden, last questions.
Yeah, I actually want to go back to Braylon, but I want Zoe, from your perspective as a teammate, what was it like to kind of watch Camille over this year and how that impacted her, her growth and her comfort back on the court?
Obviously, it's really hard coming from a different school. It's just a whole new environment. You got to make new friends. It's new teammates, new coaches. And I feel like she's done a pretty good job adjusting. Like I said, it wasn't easy, that change, especially as a junior, but I think she's doing pretty well. Isn't that right, pal?
Yeah, go back, give it back. We're weird.
Sorry, guys.
And then Jalen or Jaden, you have one more question for about Braylon?
Oh, no. I was just, yeah, if you were like if you saw a specific like change in Camille because of that.
Oh, she definitely looks forward to seeing him before every home game. So I think that makes like her day when she sees him. It's so cute. They look like siblings. They actually got each other gifts, right? They got each other gifts. They surprised each other last game.
Wait, what were those gifts? What did he get you and what did you get him?
I got him like a Nintendo Switch game that he wanted, a bunch of Pokemon stuff that I guess he liked, and like a stuffed animal and probably like candy, a bunch of random kid stuff. Then he got me like a card, candy, and then like a cute picture frame of like a bunch of different pictures we had taken throughout the season.
Have you had a relationship with a young fan like that before?
Yeah,
So
like
you're
every
just like,
year.
You just for the kids.
yeah, you just have besties.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But why Spectrum News ain't asking question?
Oh my God.
Spectrum, W. Rao, Tucker,
Chris.
Kevin, y'all got nothing? I see y'all in here real quiet.
You're insane, Tucker.
Sorry, guys. You guys are all good. All right.
Thank y'all.
Bye, everyone.
See you.